Why a startup is like a heist. Welcome to Vantage Aditya. Stay with this till the end, because the final line reveals the one truth founders never admit, but every empire has secretly been built on. Every startup looks glamorous from the outside, but from the inside, it feels exactly like planning a heist, because nothing about it is normal, nothing is stable, and nothing works unless you are willing to break the rules that everyone else quietly follows. A heist begins with a dream so impossible that only the slightly insane even attempt it, and a startup is born in that same fever where you see a gap no one else sees, a vulnerability in the system, a door that looks locked but isn't. Others see routine, you see opportunity, and that single perspective becomes the blueprint of everything that comes next. In every heist, there is that moment where someone says, "We have 12 minutes before the alarms activate," and in a startup, your version of that is runway. Money burning, bills rising, time shrinking. You are constantly negotiating with the clock, and every decision has the same adrenaline as cracking open a vault while knowing the entire world is waiting for you to slip. And the truth is, you will slip. Every founder does. But in a heist, you never stop, because hesitation is the fastest way to get caught. And in a startup, hesitation is the fastest way to get irrelevant. A heist needs a crew. Not perfect people, not the prettiest resumes, but misfits, rebels, quiet geniuses who believe the impossible plan is strangely logical. A startup is the exact same thing. You don't hire employees at the beginning. You recruit believers. You recruit the ones who look slightly out of place everywhere else, because these are the only people capable of bending reality just enough to make the impossible happen. And like a heist crew, loyalty is everything, because the moment trust breaks, the entire operation collapses. Every heist has a silent enemy: the system, cameras, alarms, guards, people who want you to fail because your success exposes their comfort. A startup faces the same resistance: market inertia, bureaucracy, competitors who pretend not to notice you until you steal their customers right from under their nose. You are up against rules written by those who already won, and no one wants the game to change, because the moment it does, their power is gone. There comes a point in every heist where the plan falls apart. Wrong code, wrong timing, wrong exit. And there will be nights when your startup feels exactly like that. Everything breaking, everything burning, everything slipping. But here is the secret. A great heist is not won by a perfect plan. It is won by improvisation, by adjusting in real time, by staying calm when everything screams chaos. And in startups, that ability becomes your unfair advantage. The world rewards those who can think while bleeding. The climax of a heist is always the escape. And in startups, that is product market fit. That is the moment the alarms finally stop. The moment people stop asking what you are building and start asking how they can get in. The moment revenue becomes predictable. The moment the impossible feels almost obvious. But reaching that moment demands the same mindset every heist movie teaches: precision, risk, obsession, and the willingness to bet your entire life on a window that lasts seconds. Here is the part founders rarely admit, but every successful one knows. A heist is never about the money. It is about beating the system, proving you can outthink it, outrun it, outplay it. A startup is the same. The money is a byproduct. The real high is bending reality in your favor. The real reward is seeing something that once existed only in your mind become something the world cannot ignore. And if you stay till the end, here is the truth no startup guru will ever tell you. A heist is only legendary if you escape with the treasure. A startup is only legendary if you survive long enough to become inevitable. Most don't. But if you do, the world doesn't call you a thief. It calls you a visionary. Subscribe to Vantage Aditya. Comment below what part of the heist you are currently in: the planning room, the vault, the escape, or the moment right before the alarms go off.